A ghostly friend. Once upon a time, in a small town, there was an old, abandoned house at the edge of the woods. Every child knew to avoid it, for it was said to be haunted. Strange shadows danced in its broken windows, and eerie sounds echoed from within, even though no one ever went inside. One chilly autumn evening, three friends, Max, Lily, and Jake, decided to explore the house. They had heard the stories all their lives, but they didn't believe in ghosts. Armed with flashlights, they made their way through the woods, the wind howling around them as they reached the front door. As soon as they stepped inside, the air grew colder. The door slammed shut behind them, but when they turned to open it, it wouldn't budge. Their flashlights flickered, casting long, creeping shadows on the walls. Suddenly, they heard footsteps upstairs, slow and heavy, as if someone or something was pacing back and forth. Max gulped. "Let's go check it out," he said, though his voice trembled. The others nodded, and together, they climbed the creaky staircase. At the top of the stairs, they found a long hallway lined with old portraits, each one showing a face that seemed to follow them as they walked. The footsteps grew louder, closer, until they reached a door at the end of the hall. With a shaky hand, Jake pushed it open. Inside, they saw a ghostly figure, a young girl in an old-fashioned dress, her eyes wide with fear. She wasn't scary, though. In fact, she looked just as frightened as they were. "Please," she whispered, "help me." The kids stood frozen for a moment, but Lily stepped forward. "What happened to you?" The girl explained that she had been trapped in the house for many years, unable to move on because she was so lonely. All she needed was someone to listen to her story, to let her know she wasn't forgotten. With kind hearts, Max, Lily, and Jake stayed with the girl, talking to her, telling her about the world outside and how much things had changed. Slowly, the house seemed to brighten, the cold air warming as the shadows faded away. When they finally said goodbye, the girl smiled, a soft, peaceful smile. "Thank you," she said. And with that, she vanished, leaving behind only a warm breeze and the feeling that everything was right again. The kids left the house, the door opening easily now. As they walked back through the woods, they realized the house wasn't scary anymore. It was just a place that had needed a little kindness. From that day on, no one ever heard strange noises coming from the house again. It stood quietly at the edge of the woods, a reminder that sometimes, even the scariest places just need a friend. And they all lived happily ever after.